Hi, this is Pastor Tabitha Purple. We are doing our daily Corona devotionals. We are on day 54. We are looking at 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. It's a really short verse today. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7. We walk by faith, not by sight. Now, this is where I think that people can get into a lot of trouble, because then in this modern age, what people will then say is, oh, but that means that Christians are silly because they don't have scientific evidence. They don't listen to people. That's not what the text is saying. They will then equally, in equal measure, this society is like in a post-truth era. So it's what I feel is the right thing. And again, that's not what the text is saying. It's not about what you feel is right. It is about faith that there is good God and that there is right, but that you are not trying to understand every single detail of it, because it is far beyond all of our capabilities of understanding. Scientists are just beginning to unpack all the tiniest things, really just getting a photo of a black hole, which makes no sense in some ways, but okay, we got a photo of a lack of light, so that would be really weird that you get a light photo with a lack of light. Anyway, we have all of these things happening just now. It's taken us thousands of years to get to the point where we can do this, and yet still we want to ridicule one another. And instead, what this text is really talking about is that when you place your hands in God's hands, you are not trying to see absolutely every detail yourself so you can remain in control and do everything yourself, but that you're allowing God to develop you as a person so that you may see things. And I'm going to liken this to a sermon I've done recently about Saul on the road to Damascus. Saul had his sight. He could see everything really clearly, and he was able to see in his own wisdom that clearly the people who followed the way, those are the people who followed Jesus, the Christians, as it says, those people in Acts chapter 9, he was ready to exterminate. He wanted them all arrested. They were doing the wrong thing, and he hits a point in Damascus and his eyes are opened. He has this new sight, this new revelation, this opening of his mind that says, Saul, Saul, why are you doing this wicked thing? You are persecuting me, Jesus. You are persecuting God when really you should be in love with God. And Saul is like, what is this? This amazing new information. But he loses his physical sight. So although he can see more, he is no longer relying on his physical sight. And in fact, he has to humble himself and rely on other people to help him. And he enters a period of fasting as a result of this. And then he enters a period where he is out of what we would call, organized ministry. He's living separately in what is now modern day Arabia, so to speak, in that kind of a region, and he's learning in all humility, because when your sight is taken from you, sometimes you see a lot better. And that's a really difficult lesson for us. It's really tough for us to learn that, because we want to be in control. We want to know every outcome. And I am a self-confessed control freak, so I know what that's like, to want to have worked out every plan, every detail. But you can't, because it doesn't work like that. And that is a hard lesson. So today's Bible text is really for us. It's a real challenge for us to really understand that faith in the Almighty God, who provides answers, who will take you on the path, who will guide your mind, who will give you wisdom, who will show you the right things, and you will see, may require you to have faith over the sight of your controlling, I want to be able to learn everything by myself ways. It's difficult, but it's worth it. Have a beautiful, blessed, and wonderful day. Bye-bye.